So let's talk about the fourth big mistake that I see all too often, and that involves handling our guinea pigs, taming them, things like floor time, baths, and health checks. So it is very important that we pick up our guinea pigs every day. That is going to be the best way to get to know them, to bond with them, to make them feel comfortable, but also to spot common illnesses early, all of which is very, very important. Something that you'll hear me say often is that guinea pigs don't like being picked up, but they do like being held, or they don't mind it. Now, so what do I mean by that? Being picked up is the moment that they see your intention is to grab them, and it's until the moment that they feel safe and secure and you're holding them. So once they feel safe and secure and you're holding them, especially if you have treats, they're fine, they're happy. It's just that initial being chased. Remember, guinea pigs are prey animals, and no matter how long you've had your piggies, no matter how much you've tamed them or bonded with them, or how long you've had them, how old they are, there's still going to be a little bit of them, a part of them that either doesn't completely trust you, or they're just, guinea pigs, they are homebodies. They like to be in their cages. They don't always want to be picked up. And that's just something that you have to accept and appreciate about them. But guinea pigs also don't mind being held. You just have to get them. Check out my taming rules video, and that will give you some tips and some tricks on how to tame them and how to hold them and how to make them feel more comfortable. So of course I said that you want to bribe them with food. You always want to have them associate you with the bringer of treats, the bringer of food. And you don't always have to give them veggies. They go bonkers for those healthy snackers and other little cookie treats. Pea flakes are another good one. Okay, so you can give them just a little bit and they'll be very, very happy. But you want to talk to them. You want to watch them, watch their behaviors, and really get to know them, and that's going to go a long way to helping you tame them. You also want to get to know their sounds. I have a video called How to Speak Guinea Pig, which is in the taming section of my free guinea pig care guide, and that video will teach you what a lot of the common sounds are, and even how to make them, how to communicate with your piggies. So however much time you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So be patient. You'd be surprised how many people message me and they say, I've had my guinea pigs for 3 weeks and they're still afraid of me. They still run away. Guinea pigs, they are prey animals, and so they're just going to be skittish. They are not like puppies that are going to just run and jump up into your lap and lick your face. They are prey animals, but in some ways it's so much more rewarding when you see that they are comfortable. If your guinea pigs, if you're in the room and your guinea pigs are fast asleep, that is a sign that they trust you, that they're not on high alert. Oh, there he is. Just be patient, and over time you will see that you will gain their trust. So let's talk about bathing. For some reason, there is this myth in some circles that guinea pigs are self-cleaning and that they don't need baths. And there are some people in some guinea pig groups on the internet that will shout at you and say, guinea pigs don't need baths and you shouldn't be bathing them. And in my experience, and my experience at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, that is the furthest thing from the truth. Now, guinea pigs are pretty clean animals, and if you keep their cage clean, you keep their space, their living space clean, you spot clean, and you give them clean bedding, they will stay relatively clean. But they are also pigs, and we already talked about how they poop, where they eat, and where they sleep. And sometimes if you have to take them in a carrier, either to the vet or whatever, they can get dirty. There's a number of reasons why they will get dirty. And also, just over the course of time, they'll get dirty. And every couple months, a bath is a great way to get some of that grime off. Also, guinea pigs are prone to fungal infections. They especially are prone to what is called fungal feet. Now you check out the LA Guinea Pig Rescue and there is a little write-up explaining fungal feet. But fungal feet is very similar to ringworm, which we'll talk about in the illness section here coming up. And if you check the illness section in the actual website, you'll see I've got a video about ringworm. But essentially, fungus, it's in the air and it grows on skin. And and guinea pigs are prone to fungal infections. So dry skin, flaky skin, that in general can be fungal related. And so giving them a bath with Head and Shoulders or some kind of generic Head and Shoulders antifungal shampoo, that goes a long way to keeping their skin clean and not flaky, and it doesn't have this powdery dullness. Their skin will be nice and healthy. So I recommend every couple months you give your piggies a bath. If your piggies are dirty, if they show signs of ringworm, giving them a bath is crucial. Soaking them for a few minutes in water where you just mix up some antifungal shampoo, it goes a long way to keeping their skin healthy and clean. You'd be surprised how dirty. Even your piggies, they seem clean, but you check out my bathing video. You'll see a really easy way to clean them and to give them a bath. I like a plastic shoebox tub from the dollar store, and when you dump that thing out with the dirty bath water, you'd be surprised how dirty it is. So check out my bathing video. It's right here in the free guinea pig care guide in the taming section, and you'll learn a lot. And what are you doing? What are you doing, Gus? Oh. So let's talk about floor time. How important is floor time? Floor time can be a very enriching part of your guinea pig's life, but it should not be a substitute for giving them a big cage. Guinea pigs, like I said, need a minimum of 8 square feet. 10 is better, and floor time is just another way that they are able to explore the house, interact with you, but should not ever be a substitute. You should never keep your guinea pigs in a small pet store cage and then let them out for 15 minutes or so, running around in a larger playpen. What does that remind you of? It reminds me of prison, right? You're confined to a small area, and then once a day for a few minutes you get to go out in the yard. That is just not an appropriate way to keep guinea pigs. Guinea pigs need a minimum of 8 square feet at all times. So let's talk about home health checks. It's very important to tame your guinea pigs, to handle them frequently, and so at a minimum you want to be picking them up every day and listening to them for signs of breathing issues. You want to look at them for any signs of illness, whether it's runny nose or crusty eyes, or like I said, breathing issues, or maybe they have scabs. Now if you have piggies living together, picking them up, if they have scabs, or have they been fighting when you're not home or at night and you're not around? Is there signs of ringworm, fungal infections? Are they scratching? All of these things can be signs of illnesses that, if caught early, can be taken care of. Guinea pigs do very well when it comes to recovering from illness if it's caught early. But picking them up every day is going to go a long way to taming them. There's certain things that you really need to do to keep them healthy and happy, and those include like clipping their nails and bathing them, and just in general making sure that they are healthy. And if you are picking them up frequently, if you're talking to them, if you've developed a rapport where they expect treats from you, then they're not going to run from you. They're going to accept you, and it's going to make your job a whole lot easier when it comes to taking care of them. Now, I do have more in-depth videos about home health checks that includes things like bore cleaning for boys, and just overall health checks and how to take care of them You can also check out the LA Guinea Pig Rescue's live stream on the weekends because they do health checks and they show them live. You can ask questions and you'll learn a lot. You can go to their channel also and watch some of the previous live broadcasts, and you'll learn so much about how to take care of your piggies. So if you scroll down to the bottom of my handling and taming page, you will see videos about home health checks and nail clippings, and you'll actually see some of the supplies that I recommend. So nail clippers and styptic powder that will stop the bleeding if you trim too closely. But don't be squeamish. Don't be skittish. This is something that you can do. My videos, I'm not the best nail clipper when it comes to guinea pigs, but the more often you do it, the better you'll be. And it's so much better that you do it than leave it as something. You never want to neglect your piggies, especially when it comes to clipping their nails. It's not something you need to go to the vet for. If you live in the LA area, we do offer free health checks, free nail clips, all that stuff at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, but these are really things that you can easily do at home. So just having some of those supplies on hand and some of those tools will help make your job a whole lot easier. Now you're ready to go to Part 5, Health and Illness, or check out the care guide for more information. Hit subscribe and the bell notification so you never miss a video and stay up to date.